Well, I'm going to give you guys some highlights. You know, that needed to happen for us. Francis Ngannou just got knocked out in the second round, and he is asleep. Look, you can see him right there down on the canvas. He's asleep. Shout out to Anthony Joshua, man. He needed that, but also boxing needed that. And this is an ugly, nasty look for Tyson Fury. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. Anthony Joshua, former two-time champion, has stopped Francis Ngannou in round number 2. We're going to get you some highlights, some replays, and I do not even know where to begin. This was a really solid card. However, the fact that it is 7:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, March the 8th, 2024, this card started at 10 a.m. I've had 2 showers today. So I hope he's all right. Let's see. Josh was checking on him. I hope he's all right. Look, that's him down there. So that's it. He's gonna be look at Fury. Look. That sniffling coke face. He been sniffling everything all night. So finally, boxing is back a little bit where it needs to be in the heavyweight division. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. We're gonna get you a replay. There was 3 knockdowns, well, 2 knockdowns, and then the knockout in Saudi Arabia. Shout out to the Saudi chairman for putting this together. I wonder if he know how much swag he got over here with boxing fans, because dude's the man. Oh my gosh. So now, if we're lucky, we're still going to get Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Maybe, do you still want to see that? Or do you want to see Anthony Joshua, who defeated CCP Zhili Zhang, versus Anthony Joshua 2? They give him the oxygen. I want to see Joshua versus Parker 2 face the winner of Fury versus Usyk. Now, Fury versus Usyk has a 2-fight deal, so their 2024 is pretty much already set. So who does Anthony Joshua fight next? No matter how you slice it, look, he don't look happy at all. Look at him. You think it's the cocaine? The nose clamps? Those sweet, sweet, sweet nose clamps. But not, here it is. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. Look, ooh, just slow that. Ooh! Right there in the air, equilibrium shot. Fucked him up real quick. I think that was the first knockdown. Look at his face. Look, he's fucked. Look, you're like looking at him. He was fucked up down there. It's okay, Francis. You already did some good shit, you know. For him to have that performance against Tyson Fury, I am not judging him at all. That's the second knockdown right here. Second knockdown. So shout out to Anthony Joshua, man. And that's the knockout. And it was just basic, fundamental boxing. Look at him. Oh, look at him. That's just basic, fundamental boxing. Just basic, fundamental boxing. And now Fury looking like a dickhead. You know it's a really good prime knockout when they're knee bends like that. Really good one. So, I've been here for hours. And more importantly, I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 8 p.m. Look at Eddie Hearn. So with that being said, Fury looked like he's pretty pleased, but I don't think so. Look at his wife. So now Anthony Joshua's career is up. Look at Francis. I'm glad he's up. So now Anthony Joshua's career has been somewhat resurrected. But see, Francis Ngannou has nothing to be ashamed about. He's had a boxing event with 2 of the biggest boxers in the sport. Well, the 2 biggest heavyweights in the sport, depending on how you look at it. So my heavyweight rankings right now: Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker. Is Joseph Parker above Anthony Joshua right now because he beat Zhili Zhang? Deontay Wilder, he's felt some notches. You know, he's felt some notches. Look at my man, big man, Turki Alalshikh. Motherfucking man. Motherfucking man. Motherfucking man. We're going to listen to the post-fight interviews, and we're going to do a live stream probably sometime later on, as I've been sitting at this computer for way too long. I got to get up out of here. For real, for real. I got to do one more video, though. Please subscribe. Take your time out. Like the video. Let's turn it up. Listen in.
Not see a right hand like that anytime soon. Let's go into the ring of Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, following the second knockdown in round number 2, at the time of 2:38, referee Ricky Gonzalez waves off the count and instantly calls a halt to the bout. The winner by knockout victory, establishing himself as once again the dominant power puncher in the heavyweight division, the fighting pride of Watford, London, England, former 2-time world champion, AJ Anthony Joshua.
The explosion after the explosion, as we wait to get the thoughts of Anthony Joshua, who has absolutely revived the stature of the heavyweight division.
I think we should have Joseph Parker next. Joseph Parker or Wilder. I still want the Wilder fight though, but not as much as I want the Parker rematch. And then sometime around this time next year, March or so, we can get the winner of Fury versus Usyk. If it's Fury taking on Joshua.
Anthony, I try to think of some of the best things to say during these interviews. I think the first thing to say is, that was incredible. That was an absolutely incredible performance. And that is the biggest right hand I think I've ever seen live in a boxing ring.
It is what it is.
There was a lot of talk when this fight was matched that me and you spoke, and you know, you openly said to me, like, Francis isn't on your level. You said that it was a gimmick fight, and that I asked you, and I said, does that mean sort of against you, he can't compete?
No. What I was saying is, on the route to the championship, we should always stay focused. And this was me stepping aside from that mission. I thought it was something for the broadcasters and sponsors to kind of get behind, because it's just about entertainment. But when I saw the fight with him and Tyson Fury, I was like, damn, this guy can fight. So I said, I need a piece of that. And as I said, he's an inspiration. So we wanted to welcome him. We broke bread together. And he's a great champion. And this doesn't take away anything of his capabilities, because in boxing is one or the other, right? He can come again. Do you think Francis can come again? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he can come again. I told him he shouldn't leave boxing. He can do well. Remember, he's two fights in, and he's fought the best. He can go a long way if he stays dedicated, but it's up to him.
4 fights in 11 months, 4 gradually, increasingly better performances. This is the best performance out of the lot, regardless of whether or not he is a 2-fight boxing novice. He is a former UFC heavyweight champion. What do you put down to the increased and better performances in the last 11 months?
The Ben Davison Performance Center.
And the Lee Wiley Performance Center with it as well, right? Two teams.
You know who's there. You know who's there, and I appreciate them highly. Derek James, Rob McCracken, Angel Fernandez, Joby Clayton, Robert Garcia, Virgil Hunter, all these guys that I worked with, and it's helped me till this day. It's helped me till this day, really shaped me, and I'm still learning, still pushing. I'm just hungry, innit? Stay hungry and all that good stuff.
2-time former unified heavyweight champion. Do you feel like you're almost coming into your peak now, though?
I don't know. Listen, this is the thing with boxing. You say, am I coming into my peak? It only takes one shot in heavyweight division. If that was me, you lot would have been saying, Joshua should retire, Joshua's finished. But what I'm trying to say is that you should always keep searching for better. I gotta say, Joseph Parker is one of my favorite fighters. He had it tough, been relentless, kept on pushing, and look at him now. So for me, I don't know if I'm coming into my peak. I'm just pushing day by day, and whoever knows where it will take me, I'm just doing it while I'm here, making the most of it, because imagine in 5 years, I'm not gonna be fighting anymore. It's all gonna be said and done, and this will all be a distant memory, so I'm just trying to make the most of it.
You said that you're on that train to becoming a three-time heavyweight champion of the world. I know you want your gold back, don't you? This was almost a step away from that journey. You're now back on that journey, yes?
You got to speak to Eddie, Matchroom Boxing, of course, 258 Management, Ben Davison and the team, and they'll shape my future, man. I'm just here to fight. I'm going to go back to my cage, lock myself away, and then I'm going to be let out when it's time to fight again. So whatever they want me to do, I'm down for whatever.
What do you want to do?
I just want to fight.
Is that the winner of Fury Usyk next?
Yes, it is.
Let's bring in a man that can talk about making that fight happen, Eddie Hearn. Eddie, I mean, I know a lot of people say AJ's back, he's beyond back. This is, I think, the best Anthony Joshua we've seen for a long time, maybe even ever.
You know, I'm so proud of him because there's a huge amount of pressure tonight. People talking about if he was to lose to Francis Ngannou, what would happen? He rolled the dice because His Excellency said, if we win this fight, we will fight the winner of Fury against Usyk. Okay? There was a show here in October. It was called The Battle of the Baddest, to decide the baddest man of the planet. They shouldn't have done that in October. They should have done it tonight, because you're looking at the baddest man on the planet right there. You're looking at the #1 heavyweight in the world. Unquestionably, on this form, there is no man in the world that can beat him in the heavyweight division. I told you he's going to come back. He's going to become the undisputed heavyweight world champion. There's a brilliant fighter down there called Tyson Fury. Please, please beat Alexander Usyk on May the 18th, because I promise you this, you will get the biggest fight in the history of the sport when Anthony Joshua takes the undisputed world championship. Ben, Lee, the team, but most of all Anthony Joshua, has always stayed in the gym, always worked, never taken a shortcut in his entire life. As a fighter, he's an inspiration to young people, and I promise you, he ain't getting beat. He is the best heavyweight in the world. That was one of the most destructive knockouts I've ever seen. People talk about how Tyson Fury did against Ngannou. Forget about that. What I said would happen, happened. He went in there, he destroyed Francis Ngannou. This man is a savage, a beast, the best heavyweight in the world, and I cannot wait for him to beat Tyson Fury.
Final word from the big man, Anthony Joshua, who's alongside his manager, Freddie Cunningham. Is it going to be free time?
I don't know. You lot put too much pressure on me anyway. I'm just chilling. I'm not even getting involved in all that anymore. You lot put too much pressure on me. Anyway, let's talk. The people of Cameroon, I appreciate you guys. Where's my Cameroonian people? Let's make some noise for the Cameroonian people. Africa United, respect. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Where's my people from London? Where's the man them from Watford? You know what's going on. And most importantly, where's my people from Saudi Arabia? Yeah. And thank you to His Excellency, Turki Alalshikh, for hosting me. MBS, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Everyone in Saudi and everyone here tonight, I really do appreciate you guys. On to the next, and thank you to Francis Ngannou.
And thank you to you as well.
Thank you, brother. God bless.
Thanks, AJ. Back to you guys.
So almost the final word to the man of the moment, Anthony.
So we're not going to hear from Francis Ngannou. I mean, you know, he's got to go back to PFL. Remember, he left the UFC. He signed a deal with the Professional Fighters League, that's PFL on ESPN. He's making big money. He's made $20 million a night, probably more, since he fought Tyson Fury. And now he's made probably like maybe $50 million, 30, 40, $50 million or so. So he's good. I remember I saw on social media yesterday that he borrowed $200,000 from Kamaru Usman. And now look, he makes more than probably the whole entire UFC roster combined in the last 6 months, outside of maybe Conor McGregor if he was fighting. So he has nothing to be ashamed of, like, at all. But as far as boxing is concerned, this is a bad look for Tyson Fury. A super bad look. But with that being said, shout out to Anthony Joshua, man. Like, dude, let me tell you something. Like he, you know, here's the thing. He's always been a special fighter. I was talking about Justice Hooney earlier. Like, you know what? Like, yeah, you know, like I just don't see him being a special fighter. But he's a special fighter, Anthony Joshua. Despite, you know, him losing to Usyk twice, despite him being somewhat of a head case, you got to give him, you know, like, mad props. And I'm blessed to be in boxing to the point where I actually met him once and interviewed him once, years and years ago, even though it didn't really go well. But still, like, you know, you got to give dude his props. You have to give him his props. Thank you for watching. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView 360.